Hey there, everybody. Alright, looks like this is working. That looks like it's working. Perfect. See if I can get chat to run here. So we're on day 30, and I'm increasingly feeling uncertain as to whether or not this is the actual last day of the game. Let's see what broke. A lot. Okay, cool. Got a radar pinging. Fantastic. Lots of stuff going on. Let's just say hello to our two friends here. Hello, friends. Alright. And it is just after midnight yet again here, so fantastic. Got a mug of hot chocolate just in front of my UI, making it so I cannot see how much of anything I have. Fantastic. There we go. Okay, perfect. Things are going great. Laptop slowly rebooting, taking its dear sweet time. And in comes the drone with our stuff. Fantastic. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. So, once tomorrow hits, we're gonna go and check to see if we've got, like, those shrimp eaten, if they've been chowed down on by whatever those invisible predator aliens that decided to suplex Kerfus into my face. We'll just see if those guys are have eaten all the shrimp there. I'm guessing yes, honestly. They seem to have no concept of, like, ownership when it comes to shrimp, but do have a concept of ownership for everything else. It's just like, yeah, no, shrimp by default all belongs to us. We own all the shrimp. And I'm like, but I bought for that shrimp. And they're like, nope, our shrimp. You bought our shrimp. Thank you. And if you disagree with that, we are going to beat the ever-loving shit out of you with Kerfus. Alright. Looks like chat's up and running. Egg still sitting in my inventory, doing absolutely nothing. Fantastic. Does it hatch into anything? Maybe it hatches after you, like, eat it. It becomes, like, a chest burster type thing. 1 level 0, right. Okay. Fantastic. Page unresponsive. Fantastic. Good job, YouTube. Probably actually my laptop's fault. Oh, the page unresponsive thing went away and the stream is live. Okay, fantastic. Well, that worked out, I guess. What have we got here? It's detector status, and that is... It looks like a satellite, actually. Have I gotten a satellite before? I don't think so. Should say object pretty soon. Okay, well that's new and interesting. I like new and interesting. Well, it's actually new and not that interesting, but I mean, it's more interesting than it could be otherwise. I've left this place, honestly, only slightly less of an apocalyptic mess compared to my predecessor. So... that's good. Alright, this is this note. Speaking of apocalypse, let's place this apocalypse log somewhere else here. Let's put it here. So someone that comes after me will find it, like, wedged in here, which I think will be a very mysterious place for them to find that. You know, we have to think about who comes after us and the mysteries that they'll have to solve afterwards. And, you know, this will be like a hint for something that they have to uncover. And since we've just dumped it behind this whatever thing, it's not going to help them at all, because it's in the exact wrong place. Which is probably why we found ours in the middle of a field in the middle of goddamn nowhere. So, continuing the trend. I've uncovered the puzzle. I discovered the truth behind it, the veil. Or something. Okay, report. I've got, like, literally 1 page after this left, so that's great. Gonna actually have to buy more notepads, which is atrocious. Pretty sure that is literally just a satellite. It's weird that we're not getting signals out of the satellite, because satellites do emit signals. Alright, let's... Let's actually commemorate our first discovery of a different type of signal in the satellite by uncovering what it means. By which it means nothing, but, you know. They're asking us for, like, level zeros. It doesn't really matter at this point. Okay. Probably have to order a bunch of new drives pretty soon as well. Because we are running out pretty fast. We've got literally 2. Should I order another 50 of them? Am I going to be here that long? Does it matter? Probably not. Just get 20. Although, admittedly, I don't think I'm even getting paid enough for this day to get a pizza, given that they've asked for, like, the 1 level 0, which is basically non-existent data. It's like, we don't really want any data, but here, keep yourself busy. Keep yourself doing something, champ. It's, like, great. Okay. Nope, other way. Speaking of these kind of like weird random inconveniences, things that you should probably be doing and fixing, like in this game, the door to my apartment's just like jammed shut so I can't leave out of one side of it. Should probably get that like fixed. I should probably do something about that, but at the same time, I feel like someone probably has already done something about it, which is what everyone's probably thinking. Everyone's like, I think someone's probably mentioned that, and then we're all gonna die in a fire. You know, it's how it goes. Okay, it's just a planet. Doesn't look like it's a special planet in any way, shape, or form. I do think I've seen that one before. Hard to tell for sure, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that one. Alright, now we have to pick up like a million of these stupid things. There we go. I should pick them all up today. It's fine. Alright. So what needs to be accomplished right now? Let's do a couple checks here. These look like they were actually pretty close to full, but we'll let that process before we switch over here. I can hear someone else struggling with the front door because it's weird being jammed shutness. Oh right, we've also got our security camera. Yeah, I do definitely see, like, looks like it's done. Can't really tell for sure. Weird little treehouse, looks like it might be done. I kind of feel like if you stick next to the bathroom, you can basically stay at exactly parity. Like, it's... Every time you lose 5 stamina, you can use the bathroom and immediately gain back 5 stamina. Well, in any event. I could probably make some money here if I bought some boxes of, or some bags of, trash bags. But I'll do that if I need to spend it on something. I should be proactive with it. Let's go ahead and get some rolls here. Miscellaneous, garbage bag rolls. Should be enough, I hope. This way, if I accidentally run out of money, you know, I won't have no way to get more money. Ping kind of near the camera that I put down. Doesn't really show up as anything. Now that I also know that the aliens are invisible, running out to look for them also feels a little bit more futile than it did previously. Which is, I think, a problem with making your aliens like invisible predator aliens. It makes it so that you're disincentivized for going and looking and making alien sightings. Because you don't actually get to see them. You know, that kind of sucks. It's like, what was I going out there for? What if it was like these guys? If it was these guys, then I could sort of see them derping around the map. Then they'd like throw a rock at me and I'd be like, ow. You know, that would be an interaction. That would be a close encounter of the, whatever kind. But instead, you get beamed by a rock, and it's just like, you know, where'd that even come from? Invisible Terminator, or not Terminator, Predator. Predator alien. They're all the same movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know. Okay. Just doing that to reorganize where that piece of paper is in my inventory so that later it will be in the right place. Alright, so now when I get replaced by whoever comes next, it will be slightly less apocalyptic in here. And apparently I care about that, you know. Make it slightly nicer for whoever comes next. It'd be kind of a funny thing if, like, there's just a tradition of writing apocalypse logs amongst the staff here as a joke. So, like, I would write one after all this, you know. I think that would be a clever workplace sort of thing. Just a, you know, weird little thing that they do at the office as a joke for the new guy, and then the new guy catches on, writes his own apocalypse log, like, leaves it somewhere obtuse. Maybe I should get to writing that. My magnum opus. Honestly, I do suspect that'd be more the thing that you do here because you're bored, rather than it being a proper tradition, but whatever, you know. How else are you supposed to start a tradition other than you're bored out of your skull? And lonely as hell. Alright. Let's see here. I want a pizza. I never want to get shrimp again because they will just beat the shit out of me and steal it from me. And I should probably go to sleep, actually. So we'll just let that pizza spawn in a box over there or something, and I'm gonna go to bed. It's already light out, too. Are we going to have nightmares today? Hopefully not. Is it starting to rain? A little bit. Why is my pizza only just arriving now? That's interesting. Something delaying the drone today or something? Weird. Okay. My pizza, hot, fresh, has been on the floor for hours. It's fine. Alright. So, we have to get to Yankee and Whiskey. I need to tag these. I forgot to do that. Then we also have to check on our shrimp. These are mostly okay. So I'll check something here. Okay. Weave my way through the rocks there with infinite skill. Alright, perfect. I would get so dizzy riding on a hill like that angle. Like, that would make me quite sick eventually. I actually don't get that, like, motion sick that easily, so it would take a while, but, like, yeah, that would probably make me pretty nauseous. Maybe not, though. I've never tried it. I don't know. I feel like that would really unbalance my inner ear. Is this whiskey? Doesn't look like whiskey. I've drunk a lot of whiskey, and this does not look like whiskey to me. Alright. Got our hash code. Got our this thing. Okay. 22B AF 05098. 22BA F05 098. Okay, and then we have to find Yankee next. Honestly, still hate the control setup of this game. It's still just jank as hell. But you do get faster at it, so damn, make the jump. I kind of feel like I'm moving away from the spot that has the aliens, though, so, like... no, wait. I can't remember at all. I'm terrible with directions. Some weird thumping happening behind me. No quack this time, though, so that's, you know, something. The random duck sounds really stick with me. I've only had them like 3 times in this entire playthrough, and I still have no idea what they indicate. But they mean something, possibly, maybe, I don't know. Don't think I've been to Yankee in a long time either. Is that it? I feel like the game's disproportionately sent me to like Kilo and Mike, and not entirely sure why. Okay. 2433 A7, 2433 A7, 43F8, 43F8. Okay, looks right. Looks right, looks right. Okay. And if it isn't, who cares? Damn it. Huh. Sometimes I can make these, I don't know why. Okay, so we're not following any normal things here, we're looking for that smoke there. So I should have done these in the opposite order, but it's fine. Nothing that vital to do otherwise on this day. Oh god. So I do feel like there's gotta be like some sort of set end date to this. But I wonder like when it actually is, because like, there's an endless mode. Presumably that's the one where you just keep playing forever. Right? What the hell? Did someone poop all over here? What is this? Eat. Oh god. Okay, that is not... collect. Let's try not eating the mysterious strange brownie. The fact that it's in quotes, a piece of food that looks and feels like a light and soft brownie, but it has a weird smell. Do these lead and trail to my house? Oh, yeah, they do. Cool. Great. Fantastic. These are gonna be, like, a nightmare to pick up, aren't they? You know what? My character's hungry. Let's just eat them as we go, like a complete psychopath. Delicious. This isn't suspiciously, like, just a trail of poop from the aliens the entire time. Actually, I can do this. Oh, no, wait, that doesn't do that, yeah. I'd have to do that, which is just as awkward. Why are you so difficult, you stupid brownies? Maybe this is like thanks for giving them all of those shrimp. Wait, does the trail just end there? Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Well, apparently there's nothing more to it than that. I was hoping for something a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm not sure what. Got the trail of, like, breadcrumbs or brownies, as it were, and just it could have led somewhere. Could have gone somewhere. Alright, I can't see the smoke anymore, unfortunately. But I think it's in this direction if I follow along with this thing. What did I just hit? Alright, well, whatever. There's the smoke. Alright, so I'm gonna do some more stuff and I'm gonna get punched for it, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta experiment. You gotta fuck around and find out. There's no option other than to do that, right? You know. Clearly I couldn't do the responsible thing and not do that. Alright. This is a very fancy little treehouse they've made for themselves. This is a little bit excessive. Huh. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get punched for that, but you know what? I've stolen a poster. They got a bunch of free shrimp because they have definitely eaten all of it. It's fine. I think that's a fair exchange. I think, you know, like, getting beamed by a rock and giving them a bunch of shrimp is a perfectly fair exchange for an expensive and exotic, one-of-a-kind cosmetic. You know, fair deal, right? Where am I going? This is, like, set to friggin' Yankee. Wonder if the Predator alien can outrun the ATV. Oh, that's the right direction anyway. Alright, so I kind of want to go looking around and see if I can find more brownies. Maybe they led inside, actually. Nope. Okay, so... sort of like went around here. Oh, they are in the water. I'm not sure I want to eat the water ones. The hell? Well, we've eaten the cockroach that was eating the water brownies. There's another one down here. Come back here, little scamp. Okay, so... like, is this the end? It's just leading to here? That doesn't feel right. Am I going to die underwater looking for brownies? Probably. Nope, I guess just underwater pile is all I'm gonna get. Fantastic. Alright, well let's figure out what this poster looks like. Yeah, the water in this game is one of the few things that can apparently kill you. You missed an important event in the last time, which was some sort of invisible predator alien lifted up Kerfus like it was some kind of World Wrestling Entertainment Federation whatever thing, and body slammed him down on my face, so that was fun. Alright, send that. I don't care if it is incorrect, it's fine. Alright. Great. Well, I feel more confused by the events of today than I am anything else. Still waiting for an alien to come and body slam me for stealing their poster. I don't know, what is this a poster of? Seriously, like... Just, is this what the aliens look like? Or is this what the aliens look like? It's a mystery. Maybe we'll never know. Did I die? Oh, I died like ages and ages ago when I thought that you couldn't die underwater and I was just like derping around underwater for like a half hour. It does kill you. It takes an awfully long time. Is there text on here? There's text on here. I can't read it though. I don't think it's my game resolution. I don't think that they put in enough pixels, and I think it's not in English, so... Okay, fair enough. Am I about to get the shit kicked out of me for stealing their poster? It's a cat person space program? Is that a cat person, really? I guess kind of a cat person? Maybe that's what they look like when they're not invisible. Be easier to see you bastards when you're... What did I order? Why am I getting... Oh no, I sent out a delivery. Now the fog's coming in. Come on, you bastard. I know you're here to clock me with a rock, but I am here to throw a rock at you first, this time. Huh. Well, maybe they're okay with me this time. Maybe they were okay with me getting that poster because I gave them all that shrimp. I guess I'll just close the door. It doesn't actually matter if you close the door as far as I can tell because they can just jump in through here. I don't know why they couldn't. I don't know. It's hard to say, like, is this what they look like, or is this just, like, a TV series that they really like? Who knows? I mean, what they actually look like is nothing because they're invisible, and that's how that works, right? Obviously, if they're invisible to me, they're invisible to everyone else as well. Let's see if anything else has gone up on the camera here. Nope. They're still not there. Alright, let's see what they have to say about this stuff I just sent. That was correct. That was correct. Good. There's nothing on the drive. I don't know what happened, but whatever. Yeah, there's nothing on those ones. It's fine. They're level 0. It's trash data. That's what you get for asking for trash data. Alright. Why was my filter offset back at 0? I don't remember resetting it. Well, whatever, it's fine. Man, I cannot get this one to go properly. I'm just gonna leave it there. No, I don't see anything new on the radar. Maybe I will get away scot-free with having stole their poster. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out, like, what planets those are, if those are, like, planets in our solar system. And it kind of looks like they might be, but I don't really think they are. The order's kind of janky. So that might be their home planet then? Or it could be them, like, you know, being like, let's go to Earth, I guess, but I don't think that looks like Earth. It's an Earth-like planet in a lot of ways, but the continents don't quite look right, but it's hard to tell. That could... No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's Earth. So I think that's, like, their something? I don't know. Looks like a poster for, like, they made a version of Gundam or something like that. It looks like a poster for that series. I should bundle up the poster and send that to my boss and see what he thinks about it. He'd be like, just stop screwing around on Adobe After Effects or whatever and get to work. And I'll be like, oh, okay. It's proof. It's proof of actual real aliens. It's like, just stop making stuff up on Photoshop and printing it out on company time. I'm like, oh. Alright, what should I do with all these damn brownies that I found? And especially, like, should I bother getting the rest of the ones that were outside being eaten by cockroaches? Probably not, honestly. These things are not very nourishing. I guess it's because they just dumped a whole ton of them on the ground there. Who knows what context I'm using that word in. Alright, well... Hey, there's Zanaki. Zanakil? Man, my eyes are bad today. Alright. Let's get this done here. I do feel like there's been a major escalation in terms of, like, the aliens' willingness to directly interact with me, though. Not sure if that's a good thing, considering that mostly it's to throw rocks at my head, but, you know, I mean, if that's all they want to do, then, you know, that's not that harmful at the end of the day. Since I appear to be relatively indestructible, given that I can just flop down, like, an entire 5 stories worth of building, and come out of it completely unscathed, so... What is slightly upsetting is I haven't seen any mannequins in a little while. Like, I saw one a couple days ago, but, like... I would like some more mannequins, because I do like earning money off of their corpses. Okay, I kind of want to go see, like, what happens if I'm over at the campsite at midnight. That's a long time from now, I guess, but, like... What if I sleep in their camp at midnight? How badly will that screw me over? Like, that's the question here. What if I go over here and just sleep in their bed and it's midnight when they are guaranteed to be here changing it up there? You know, like when they're doing their renovations. Oh, the satellite actually did have something in it. Okay, the resolution on that is really garbage, but I think that says in space no one can hear you scream. And I think that might be a skeleton... I think that might be a movie poster. Cool, okay. Clearly we send this one to our boss as well. Like, I forgot what this one was, but we were apparently sending this to our boss as well, so... Everyone wants that sweet, sweet corpse money. I mean, are they really corpses if it's just a bunch of, The wood chipper in the garage is for me to take mannequins and shove them through it so that I can turn them into wood chips. And then we put the wood chips in garbage bags and we ship them off in these boxes. Now, the fact that my character is lonely, isolated, and delusional means that maybe I've been throwing some people into the wood chipper and I thought they were mannequins. But, you know, like, from the perspective of you, me, everybody else, it's clearly mannequins. The fact that, you know, I've been taking the bundled up bits of their corpses and shipping it off to someone, and those people have been giving me money, like maybe it's something that they thought was valuable, like maybe ground beef, instead of wood chips, which you can get literally anywhere because we live in a goddamn forest. I mean, you know, those are incidental things. These are incidental things. Yeah, that one with the text there, I remember sort of going through that whole thing. I'm going to definitely send that one to my boss as well. So we've got 2 messages to send, like, to HQ. They're both stupid. I think we got them saved here, but... This isn't actually easier to see. That's really weird. Kind of thought that would be easier to parse. I've had 205 scans. That is kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, like this one has this sort of very long text block. They have this sort of music, and they talk about how like one of them is like lonely and sad here and doesn't like this place. So, you know, I'm pretty sure it's about the people who are camping here. It's just like, you know... Still feel like it's 2 teenagers shitposting, but, you know... Okay, this exoplanet I'm pretty sure is nothing. Yeah, Hobark thought this world would make him happy, you know, but it just makes him sad, you know. We've gone through this message. We've gone through this message before. The weird music they put through it, though, really makes me think that they're shitposting. Maybe that's what... Maybe these people sent me that. I have no idea. No, the Intergalactic Pizza Order. Unfortunately, I can't find the data for that one. That one I unfortunately can't find. I did like that message because it was very funny. That one was definitely a shitpost. This one feels like it might be like a legitimate autobiographical thing that one of the alien guys was saying. Yeah, I have to get up to that smoke pretty soon so I can do the stupid thing that I was planning on doing that's probably going to get me, like, beat up or something like that. We'll find out. Just gonna eat a bunch of food before we go there. Walking around this big, beautiful new world makes him feel all alone, yeah. So... That's the whole message in that one. I mean, I get the feeling like the text for this, like, could be legitimate, but also it feels like the text for this could just be them messing with me because, like, the music in the background that they added in is just really weird. Alright. So what we're doing is probably going to get us murked or something like that, but whatever, it's fine. Living is overrated. Okay, so I want to get up here to where the smoke is, like, before the lights go out too badly. I do actually think I need this. Ethics time? I think what we were doing is technically slightly unethical. We were Goldilocks and the 3 bearsing it, except there's only 2 of them, so... I can't remember actually what the moral of that story is. Don't mess with bears is probably the moral of the story. Okay. Oh god. Alright, so... got this weird-ass alien, like, camp thing. It seems to, like, upgrade itself every, like, day at exactly midnight. So, like, that's fun. We know that we can sleep on top of these things, so I'm going to try sleeping through this during the midnight point where they're definitely here. And we'll see what happens to us as a result of that. Ominous time to be saving, but whatever. I'm not sure if I waited long enough. This might be, like, too early. It is a shame that it shows you this shot, though, instead of, like, where you actually are. Didn't have any nightmares. They didn't seem to care. Interesting. Well, that's slightly strange. I thought they might do something about it. Well, you know, maybe they drew something on my face. Let's go check the, like... Let's go check our security cam footage to see if there's anything weird on my face. I'm gonna find out I wasn't there at midnight. I was, like, there not at midnight. I'm gonna be, like, kind of sad. Yeah, I guess they just legitimately don't care if you sleep on their bed. I'm gonna come here and find out they've stolen my bed or some shit. Like, that's gonna be... They're like, huh, so this guy's sleeping on our bed, huh? Let's just go walk over and steal his mattress. They left the poster. No, they left my bed here. Yeah, okay, no. Is there anyone in here? Are you sleeping in my bed? They're invisible, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, no, I guess they actually are fine with you sleeping in their bed. That's interesting. I thought they'd get mad. Alright, let's go check our face to see if they've spray painted it with, you know, glitter or something like that. Cameras. Camera 1. Still just as awful as usual. Perfect, okay. And still nothing going on over here. I think they must already be at the, like, max level. I think that would be a really neat Easter egg, though, if they did. Oh, damn it, it's not midnight yet. I came way too... I didn't think that I was only going to be asleep for, like, a half hour. What the hell? Okay, well, I'll have to try it again tomorrow. Am I about to get the shit beat out of me? Is that what's happening? It's stationary, so no. Okay. Fantastic. As the invisible man slept in my bed? That is what I'm asking myself. Has the invisible alien, like, slept in my bed? Is this a thing that's happened? Okay, so I'll have to try again tomorrow, but I have to leave, like, way later, or I just have to hang out there. I need to bring a clock with me, I guess. I can't just carry these around with me. And I can't actually just buy another one. Go make friends? That's what I'm trying to do, kind of, you know? Friends, enemies, something. Anything's better than just, you know, not having anything going on right now. Did anything break while I was out here? No. Okay. We're down to 51 on that one, so... we'll have that set up for tomorrow. It's gonna be hard for me to deal with some things just because my character has, like, got no desire whatsoever to sleep now. So that's gonna make things more difficult, but other than that, it's fine. Oh wait, I'm doing the hundreds. That probably explains some of the problems I've been having. Close enough. And close enough. Alright. Well, like, 2 more minutes, I can check to see if they actually would have upgraded the thing. The hell? My daily tasks are 2 level 0s and level 1. What are the advancements here? What? Okay, apparently I don't actually have any. Fantastic. I can't tell if anything changed here. I can't tell if anything changed there. Hey there, Kryptonite. How are you doing? I tried sleeping in the alien bed overnight, but unfortunately I couldn't. Because I screwed up the timing. I'm going to have to try it again, so that's going to be our next day thing. It's now day 31, though, so like I'm really not sure how long this game actually is now. Gonna find out, it's like, you have to be here for an entire year for the story mode, in which case I'm gonna be like, it's gonna take me like a year IRL given the rate I'm going at. That's awful. Gassy. Well, you know. Could be worse, honestly. That could definitely be worse. You could be gassy and in a very public social situation. In which case, being gassy is probably about the worst malady you could possibly have. But, you know, as long as you can avoid that combination, things are fine. Alright. So, Kryptonite, you've played this game. So this poster that I've stolen, and have not yet gotten beat up on, is this like some sort of like weird TV show that these the aliens watch, or like is this what they're supposed to look like, or like is this just like them making anime and they've decided to make like cat people animes while they look like this? You know, I kind of am wondering, like, do the aliens look like this, or do the aliens look like this, or maybe there's 2 different types of aliens. Still theorizing that these guys have infiltrated my base and they are, in fact, just aliens that are made out of thin sheets of cardboard, but, you know. Funniest illness? It's not necessarily an illness, I'd say. I don't know if I'd call it an illness. I mean, it can be caused by an illness, but, like... That's what the invisible aliens look like? I thought the invisible aliens look like nothing because they're invisible, but okay. Like, if it was an invisible alien that, like, was on here, what would happen is, like, there'd just be, like, nothing here, and then there'd be, like, a planet, and there'd be the spaceship and all that, but there'd be nothing here. It'd just be blank there. That's what the invisible ones look like. That smirking character is holding a planet? Yeah, I've been trying to determine if the smirking character is holding Earth, or if that's, like, their planet, and I feel like the continents don't match up with Earth, so... that sort of implies to me that they're not here to, like, conquer Earth. That implies to me that they're here for other reasons. Or they could be here to conquer Earth, but, like, the poster is incidental, you know? It's just coincidentally does not show their intentions. Well, it's weird that they have cloaking tech, but they don't cloak their ships, but they do cloak themselves. Because their ship is just out there. The ship is literally... I've literally just wandered over to it and basically slept inside of one of them, practically. Like, they're just here. So... kind of figured they would cloak their ships a little bit, but maybe not. I think that they're just naturally invisible. Like, that's their actual sort of appearance, which does imply to me that they either have invisible clothes, which would be weird and awkward, or they're, like, not wearing any clothes, which would also be weird and awkward, because, like, they keep visiting me. They do cloak their ships sometimes? Oh, do they? Okay. Oh, yeah, no, right, that weird gravity anomaly where, like, I was getting lifted off the ground and all my shit got thrown onto the floor for some reason. I saw the ship outside and it was kind of not that invisible, honestly. It was less invisible. It was substantially less invisible because I could still clearly see the damn thing. Like, I did get that, message as well where it's like, in space no one can hear you scream. I'm trying to remember what movie that is. Is that Event Horizon? I don't remember. Like, I feel like this is a movie poster. But I can't remember what movie it is. And it's got, like, the tagline on it, in space no one can hear you scream. Like, is that Event Horizon or is that a different movie? Is that Alien? I can't remember. I don't remember my sci-fi movie trailer posters well enough. Trying to see if anyone here remembers specifically looking at just loads of old, I think, what, 80s movie posters or 90s movie posters? You don't know movies? Oh, you should see Event Horizon. It's actually pretty good. It's like really cheesy schlock, but I mean, it is also really fun. And obviously you should watch Alien. Not necessarily like all of them, because there's too many, but I mean, you know. It's the tagline? Aliens. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to remember which of those ones it was. Like, I don't really remember commercials or ads very well. I remember the movies pretty okay, but like I don't remember the ads like at all. Yeah, I feel like they just sent me a movie poster for some reason. Either way. Alright, what was my daily task here? 2 zeros and 2 ones. And then I'll send them that other one just for the hell of it. I'm gonna send both of these just to, like, for fun, because they're not asking for level 3s anymore, and I just want to, like, help freak them out a little bit. We'll throw you into the processor. It would be nice if there was, like, a thing where they're like, yeah, you can send us, like, higher level signals and we'll still count that. Like, just send us at least level 1 signals. That way I could, like, fully process all of them and get paid way more. And also I could actually see more interesting signals. Because I would process everything fully. If that was what they did. Like, that would be great. Dr. Bao still disrespecting the pile? I'm not sure Dr. Bao knows that I've got this. Like, if Dr. Bao knew that this was here, he might be like, okay, I'm clearly, like, under-asking stuff. We should probably, like, you know, ask you for more than what we've been asking. We should probably work you a little bit harder, by which I mean we should probably literally ask you to do way less than you're already doing, but to actually send it all to us. Who knows, though? Maybe he's got secret, like, security cameras hidden around here. Just fill the box fully with signals so I get the bonus. I mean, it's kind of what we're doing here, but what if I need them later? What if I need all of these consumable items to defeat the final boss? You know, I can't use them now. Obviously. Alright. It's kind of like why I've got like 726 of the credit things. Points, whatever the hell they are. Alright, I'm gonna actually chuck this, because like, there's a lot of stuff in here and I can probably get like 200 bucks out of it. Which I still don't need, honestly, but whatever, we'll do it. Like, what am I doing with any of this money? Nothing. Wasting my time and effort. Alright, I'm gonna buy a new clock as well while we're at it. Put the poster in the box. The problem with that is, like, I kind of like the poster. Like, I kind of like the poster. I'm not actually sure you can put this in the box. Yeah, it doesn't really work, unfortunately. There we go. Buy 10 new clocks. Well, I need a new clock so that when I go out to the little campsite again, I can have a clock so that I know when it's closer to midnight, so I can go to sleep at closer to midnight, which is what I want to be doing here. I want to like see what happens if they catch me sleeping in their tent. I'm assuming they'll throw a rock at me because that's what they seem to do as a default interaction. It's just like, hey, it's Dr. Kell, throw a rock at him. It's the universal greeting there. What the hell even is this? This is Voices of the Void. It is a game where you look at signals from outer space and slowly drive both yourself and Dr. Kell mad. Dr. Kell being Dr. Kell being this fellow here, this absolute gamer. But yeah, that's the general premise of the game, is you take signals that you get from space, you filter them so that you know the information in them, and then you send them in a box to your boss who doesn't actually watch any of them. But he does pay you. So, you know, that's the important part, is you still get paid, even though I don't think he actually watches any of the data that you send him. Did I update the game? No. I'm gonna fully complete this run and then I'm gonna update it. The hell? Alright. There we go. I'm the sort of obstinate person where it's just like, okay, I will play this version until I can't, you know. Package received, 226 points. Kind of figured. It'd be about that. Kind of looking forward to the coming bits of the week because I'm taking a little bit of time off. I'm not unfortunately taking enough time off for me to want to do a 24-hour stream of like Phoenix Wright like I did last time I took time off. So don't look forward to that because it's not happening. But you know, that is something I'm looking forward to, is taking time off. What I'm wondering, like, if the update to the game significantly changed how the brownies thing goes, because I went outside and found a whole bunch of brownies, and I followed the trail of them, and it just ended in a big pile of brownies and cockroaches. But nothing else. I thought that was going to lead me to something interesting, unfortunately, but it didn't. So I'm wondering if the update might have changed that. Looks like the door got fixed, so that's good. By which I mean the actual literal physical door that I need to not, you know, die in a fire, so kind of glad that's fixed. I see people sort of like wandering around in and out of it, so that's a good sign. The fact that Dr. Kell can use the bathroom approximately every, like, hour is probably something he should talk to his doctor about. Especially because he doesn't drink any water. This is probably... You haven't seen the brownies yet? They just showed up in front of my door on day, like, 30, I think? Yeah, it would have been day 30. And they just were, like, sort of a trail. I mean, they could be full of mushrooms, yeah. I mean, they're weird cat people. They might be full of shrimp. Do I hear anything in this one? Not really. No, there's something in the background of this one. I'm gonna refine this one, even though it's just an asteroid. I think it's just gonna be some weird sounds. Maybe he's just flushing the toilet. That could be it. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. In which case, you know, it's kind of disconcerting that he does say he doesn't want to use it sometimes. Like, It's also weird that he gets stamina back from doing that, but I guess that, you know, that's the stimulation part of it or something. I have no idea. It's a weird and disturbing theory, but it could be true. Alright. Yeah. I need to actually go into the stream where, like, my previous one, and literally just get a screen cap of that point where, like, the invisible alien was lifting Kerfus above its head, and Kerfus is just looking down at me ominously. Just like that second before there, and just put it in the community post or something, because I really liked that moment. That was a really good moment. Mind you, it was a good moment marred by the fact that I did get hit in the face with an entire Kerfus, but I mean, still. This is what I get for eating the shrimp that I bought. This would be illegal action in California. I mean, only when they have water restrictions, which is literally all the time. But I mean, you know, that's what you get for being a water terrorist in California. It's almost like they shouldn't have, like, shuffled 8 million people into a state that has no water. Actually, it's more like 300 million or something like that. I can't remember. Literally cannot remember the population of California at this point in time. Do not care. Level of explicit care of, like, how many people actually live in California is pretty low. I know it's a lot, though. It's probably, if I had to actually do a serious guess, I'm guessing, like, about 35 million. But that is still just a guess, and I have no idea. Should stuff all those people in Seattle, Washington instead, where, you know, there'd probably be other problems with doing that. But they have water in Seattle, so, I mean, you know, it would be fine. Just don't send, like, 35 million people to go live by the Great Lakes. That would be awful. They shouldn't force golf courses to work in the desert. Here's the thing, like, if you want to have a desert golf course, what you really should do is just make the entire thing one gigantic sand trap, and make it so that that's the gimmick of the course, right? I think this was an asteroid that I was going to go all the way with. So, like, then you wouldn't need any water for the golf course to work, because it's, you know, you've just got sand everywhere. And it would be, like, shorter holes, but you'd have to, like, really know how to get yourself out of the sand trap. And anybody complains, it's like, there's no grass here, it's just, like, a skill issue. Maybe you should be a better golfer. It sounds like you're actually a really shit golfer if you can't deal with this. And I think that's how you should do that. There we go. Or use AstroTurf? Oh god, that would, like... that would be so bad. Juliet in India. You hate sand? Yeah, goddamn. How do you spell Juliet? Why do I not know how to spell that right now? No E at the end, okay. Bloody Anakin Skywalker memes. Alright, what are you beeping about here? A lot of sci-fi movie references in the stream today. None of them being made by me. Literally all of them being either made by the game or my audience. Fantastic. I mean, there is natural grass where they go, because they spend billions of dollars putting natural grass there. You know, it's just how that gets done for some reason. Mannequin army attacking? Unfortunately, no. I would make so much money off of a mannequin army attacking. That would be great. Mannequins rise up, so I can immediately throw you into a wood chipper. mean, that does sound slightly psychotic now that I think about it, but at the same time, I fully mean it. Naturally occurring grass. Does grass, like, naturally occur anywhere, like, the sort that, like, you want for a golf course, though? Because golf course grass is not natural, like, even in, like, the best of cases. It's actually really, like, carefully tended to and, like, basically given manicures and crap like that. You just don't actually get natural grass in, like, any golf courses. I guess maybe some of the really old ones in Scotland you do, but, like... don't think people like playing in, like, 8 feet of Scottish hedge and saying it's, like, clear shot, you know? Alright. This looks like another asteroid. Alright, this one's done. Yeah, even in places where, like... not gonna get sudden water shortages from just cutting the grass. That's true, but that's not usually how that works, even in places that have good grass, because they actually, like, will specifically water specific types of grass, and they'll water it more than the grass naturally gets. Because it has to be, like, pure green, like, whereas if you have a grass field. Alien sandwich eating noises. I did think it sounded like them eating something, yeah. That one sounded interesting. It did sound like them chewing on something a little bit, yeah. I liked it. But, yeah, like, a lot of the time when they're doing that, they have to, like, constantly be watering the grass, like, because it has to be very green. It can't be that sort of, like, rough brown yellow grass mixed together, like, or at least it's not supposed to be for people who are golfing. So they tend to, like, overwater it regardless. Use way more than they're supposed to. Now, if golfers were less, like, you know, less pansies about their sport, you know, they could probably get away with literally just golfing on rough grass, but they don't like to because they're pansies. Basically cowards, each and every one of them. And you should tell that to their face. Alright. Golf turfs are a real status symbol? They are, yeah. Yeah. I think it's as well, like, the quality of the grass is, like, a real status symbol for the golf course. Like, if you've got really, really nice green grass, people are going to be like, oh, this is a really good golf course. Whereas, like, if you've got really, like, rough, awful grass, they're going to be like, oh, this is a shit golf course. They're the epitome of every lawn. Your homies hate grass? I don't mind grass, but, like, I live in a place where if you walk outside, it is mostly grass. If you, like, walk out into nature, nature is just grass. I do hate the grass because I'm allergic to it. Like, if you have that really tall, rough grass, that, like, I get pretty bad nose itches when I'm in that stuff. But, yeah, like, that's just literally where I live, is just grass fields. There's other stuff here, actually, but, like, there's a lot of that. Plowing through, like, a field of grass that's, like, up to your chest is, like, the worst for me. Now, what I do hate is lawns. I don't like lawns. I'm one of those people that is, like, if you're in a place that has any kind of water restrictions whatsoever, the first thing that should go is everyone should just lose their lawn. For a couple really obvious reasons, honestly, but, like, whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be a trickier day to time in some ways because, like, I'm gonna have to be awake for a lot more of it than normal. Looks like it is time that I can go out there though, so let's head over to Juliet. No mannequins again. Where are all my mannequins at? On the other hand, I don't think the cure to lawns is to get AstroTurf in front of your house either. I think that that is also bad in its own way. I think that would be just kind of grotesquely hideous and really contribute to the plastic problem that we have going on. Unfortunately, Juliet is this lovely lady here. Romeo also exists, and they're separated by vast amounts of distance and the fact that they're both immobile, so, you know, the tragedy that Romeo and Juliet shall never be together unless something truly catastrophic geologically happens, in which case we're all going to die instead of just both of them. You know, that's sort of the reality we live in here. Very much like a Shakespearean tragedy, except I don't think that everyone else is going to like it that much. I don't think it's going to be an interesting read. Two buildings that shall never meet for reasons that they are immobile. Although, frankly, like, the only Shakespeare, air quotes, plastic is the solution to the problem of nature. Oh, God. Let's see here. Wait, what was the other one I was supposed to go to? India. Okay. Yeah, the only Shakespeare, air quotes, play that I like is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, so, you know, that tells you how much I really, really care about Romeo and Juliet, or Shakespeare in general. I think Shakespeare's not necessarily a bad writer, but he's written 2 books, and anyone who says otherwise... Well, sorry, he's written 3 books. He's written a tragedy, he wrote a comedy, and he wrote a historical, and that's all Shakespeare's ever accomplished with his life. Frankly, I too could write 3 books. You know, it's not that impressive a repertoire for Shakespeare. Good name choice. Wherefore art thou, India? I mean, given how many places are sort of, like, given that kind of name, I mean, you could ask that question, but India is in India. I mean, it's hard to describe otherwise, but... Alright. 0899 E6 EF 72 0899 E6E F72. Okay, we're done for the day. You never wrote a thing? You've written plenty. Like, look at all these chat comments you wrote. That's 100% you, man. Has Shakespeare ever written a YouTube comment in one of my videos? I don't think so. I completely can't remember where I'm going right now. Why not? Let's go check to see if there's a new poster there. Not as though we have a ton else to do this day. And that should be near the electrical line, so it should be easy for me to find my way back home from there. Where'd the smoke go? Shakespeare's more into anime and Fortnite. Oh god. Man. I can't imagine what would the world would be like if Shakespeare wrote anime. That would be a very different world that we would live in. Sci-fi mystery. What the hell? There is another poster. That looks like an edgy poster. Let's see here. Ah, God. I didn't think I could fall through those. hell is this? Is there a knife in that? Wow, they really don't like this guy. Jeez. Alright, well... Apparently I cannot throw a knife the same way these guys can, like, worth beans at all. That was like... Oh, God. Where'd that knife go? Bounced around over here, right? Okay. We're taking a knife. We're taking a poster. We're probably gonna get the shit beat out of us for this again. But we didn't for the last poster, so... I guess they don't care if I steal their posters. Ooh, that's a good question. Is there another one on the other side? I wonder who this fella is, like, if it's an actual, like, tyrant that they don't like an actual political person they don't like, or if it's, like, a movie poster. Given the nature of this game, I feel like this isn't a movie poster for these weird cat people. Like, they have movies on their planet, and these people really like those. Oh, I didn't even collect this properly. Okay, now we've got it. Doesn't look like there's any other new posters now. Okay. The alien's got a dire overlord? Huh. Well, they really hate him. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, so we should just be able to follow these electrical cables back home here. I mean, if they really wanted me to have the posters, they could actually just, like, troll me by, like, putting it over top of my, like, ceiling so that when I wake up, I'm looking directly at the poster, except for the fact that the animation for me waking up, I'm looking at my bed for some reason. I think it just resets your view to whatever it was before you went to sleep or something, maybe, I don't know, but it would be really neat if you, like, woke up and you're, like, lying on your back and you're, like, looking at the ceiling, and then, like, there's just a poster up there one morning. It's not our problem. Alright, so now I have a knife. I feel protected and I feel like I'm slightly armed, which doesn't really help much, because when I threw it at the wall, it immediately just bounced off. Obviously, the aliens are better at throwing stuff than I am. Alright. Also, Kerfus, get to work.
Meow.
Oh god. Okay.
Meow. Meow.
And you're gonna get trapped on the way out here, buddy? Nope, you made it outside safely. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put this one over here, I guess. Where it's all smudged and gross and dirty. And we'll try throwing a knife at it, I guess. Ooh, you can swing it. Actually... I can't remember the goddamn controls. There we go. Oh, wow, you can. Neat. Alright. Do I pat Kerfus out of sense of duty? Yes. It's one of those, like, alright, I have to make sure that my employee, which is Kerfus, my only employee, which is Kerfus, is motivated and happy doing the job that he's doing, so I will give Kerfus a pat on the head every time. Once before it leaves and once when it gets back. You know, it's the right thing to do. Don't do this to your employees, by the way. If you ever find yourself in a position where you have employees, do not pat your employees on the head. That would be bad. Unless your employee is a cat robot, in which case, I don't know. I don't know anything about real-life cat robots. Yeah, now I have a knife in the base for the aliens to throw at me. That's true. Oh god. I'm waiting for like the day where like Kerfus intercepts the package delivery thing where he just like ends up exactly on the X as the thing flies in. Thing grabs Kerfus and flies away, and I'm like, no. Kerfus, why? Alright. Ooh. Hiding, huh? Thought you could get away from me, you little bastard. Been, looking for your kind. Hi, Kerfus. Let's put you away before I accidentally put you in the wood chipper, because that would be, a true tragedy.
Meow.
There we go. Toggle and into the plug. There we go. Alright, you haven't run away, have you? Good. Alright, in you go. Thanks for volunteering. Usually these things start showing up in, like, sort of waves, so I want to see if there's any more around here. Alright. Now, can I get a better throw there than that? Oops, shit. That was hard to find. Man, that first throw was lucky as hell, apparently. That was almost a disaster. Just because the knife bounced back and almost hit me in the crotch, you know, it wouldn't have been that tragic a loss, really. Man. How did I get this the first time? Man, alright, well. I think that first throw was just 100% pure luck. And it's actually, like, really unlikely to get that. Nice. Well, whatever. Yeah, so we got our two contrasting posters here. I really don't know what to make of them, honestly. There's probably some sort of commentary about the weird alien cat people life. I don't know what it is exactly. First time it almost looked like the knife oriented itself before the toss. It reorients itself, like, no matter what I do. Like, when I try and twist it, it's sort of like... Okay, that's weird. Like, no matter what I do, it sort of reorientates itself. You have to hold down the left mouse button. If you just tap it, it like reorients itself in a really weird way. So it's hold down the left mouse button when you're throwing it at the spot. That is such a weird way of doing that. Redo these satellite servers again, Julia. Oh shit. Okay, well I guess gotta do those. Nice job for the first part. Wait, what? Okay, so yeah, I have to redo Juliet and India. What did I get wrong, I wonder? Alien cat people like drama? Probably true. Alright, I need to buy some new stuff here. So we go to Essentials, I need to buy a new drive box, I need to buy a new clipboard. Did I go to the right servers, I guess? I'm pretty sure I did. It was Juliet and it was India. I'm pretty sure we got those. Dr. Lair with positivity? Yes. While I'm waiting for that stuff to come in, actually, I should probably get... this thing. Or actually, no, it's... this server. I wonder if the cat people actually do sleep at all. Seems like they're never actually up there in their little camp spot. I do wonder where they're getting, like, those little containers of shrimp, actually. Like, part of me really wonders that, because, like, are they ordering out for that? Are they, like, invisibly going into some sort of store somewhere and stealing it? Like, what's going... how are they getting those? Do they just put on, like, a fake mustache and go, "Aha, hello, kind sir, I would like to buy all of your shrimp, please." There goes the drone. Be curious to find out where they're getting it from. They're probably stealing it, let's be honest here. Yeah, imagine if I just occasionally saw some, like, points getting deducted from my account. That would actually be really funny. It's like, they just sneak into my place, use my computer, order it, the drone comes in. It seems like the drone's locked into the specific, like, coordinates, though, so I don't know if you can get to deliver elsewhere, so maybe they'd have to wait till I'm outside of the office. They just sneak onto my computer, order a bunch of shrimp, and, like, steal it before I get back. Those scoundrels, those scallywags. Well, they don't seem outright malicious enough to, like, steal all my money and then buy shrimp with it, but, you know. Alright, did we get our stuff here? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, so I just need this so that I can get, like, something to put the paper on top of, which is kind of awkward, but whatever. So we'll make reports, we'll tear off. Honestly not sure what I did wrong here, but we'll just do this from scratch just to make sure, because we have lots of time to kill. It is still Juliet, India, though, right? Yep. I'm not sure what, like, comes wrapped in the crumpled paper. Like, is there a food that comes wrapped in that one? Because they also have lots of, like, just crumpled up pieces of paper. Ah, god damn it. Because there might be another food that they look like that I just don't know what is. Actually, now that I think about it, like, you were asking what these were, and I thought they were markers for the, because they're always relatively near the road. I thought they were markers for the, what's it called, but maybe you're right. Maybe they are something different. Usually where you see them is on the road near one of the radars. Like this one here. So that's what I thought they were marking. But maybe not. Is this, Juliet here? I don't think you're Juliet, are you? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, this is definitely Juliet. same number as what it was last time. So I probably typoed something. Or I didn't go to India. O9C5 2E FC E3. O9C5 2E FC E3. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping that I've still got enough stamina to make it through the day, because I have to like wait till midnight before I go to sleep. Maybe I'll have to drink some coffees. Okay, are you actually India? Yep. Yeah, I really don't know. Yeah, it's not a space thing. 0899. I'm just gonna double check actually. It looks the same as the previous one. 0899 E6 EF 72. 0899 E6 EF 72. I don't know. I mean, if Dr. Bao could just like blame me for getting an error, that would be really awkward. I should actually check something. I always use the auto-generate report function, but maybe I shouldn't always do that? Who knows? Oh, this is an awful route. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, I could go check. I do think that it's one of those, like, moments where it's like, be easier for me to check later instead of, like, right now. Right in the middle of streaming. So it'd be, like, 10 minutes of me, like, just reacting to my own stream, which would be awkward as hell. I don't know, my pizza. Can't believe my pizza's all gone already. I'll have to buy another one. I like how it says wash your filthy hands, but like it's not an option. You can't actually do anything with this. Okay. I was thinking of looking at this here and just checking my daily tasks here. It is Juliet in India, so that's correct. Alert is probably just the thing coming in. I'd imagine, anyway. Glad I've got so many signals that I can screw around doing stuff like this. Just, you know. Works as wash hands roleplay. It'd be nice if there was like a sound associated with that or something like that. I mean, even if it didn't do anything, like just a sound indicating that the sync works. Because I almost feel like the sync doesn't work here. Do I need a box every time I send, like, just that information? I feel like I shouldn't have to. I should be able to just drop a piece of paper here and it gets, like, attached to the drone somehow. Alright. Alright. Did anything break while I was gone? And also... I'm gonna head to here while we're waiting. 1074, if that goes up, then that means we got it right. If not, I'm just gonna ignore it for today and just be like, okay, well, you know, I did it twice. Double checked the numbers. I don't know what they want out of me. Yeah, it went up. Okay, good. And about the right amount, so... Yeah, the exactly right amount, in fact. I like how I've got a thing that says the exact points value that I've got, but I can't tell what time it is. You got a little thing that just tells you constantly what your bank value is, your bank statement's at, but never just the time of day. That would be a dystopic reality to live in. Holy shit. I've chosen, like, the worst path here. Alright, let's... I guess that one's not near the road, that particular marker, but it is near the radar, so I still don't know. Couldn't say for sure, pretty sure they're radar markers, but... yeah. Alright, so anything new and interesting happened here? All the meat's gone, which is unfortunate. Or was that this one? I don't know if that was this one or not. Okay. Back home. That was close. Whatever. We're at 96 health. We've been bumping around and not taking any damage. It's great. Ideally, we get back before it gets dark, grab our clock, then head on over towards the camp, I guess, but I don't know if I really want to be getting to the camp that early. Because that was the problem last time, is I got there way too early. Not the best way to find my way back home, but whatever. It works. Well, I did get an answer to the question I had a while ago. They do somehow know whether or not I've typed in the correct answer to the stupid hash code thing. So if they know already, then why are they checking on me? I don't know. I feel like if they can tell what the hash numbers are from where they are and tell that the one I give them is bullshit, then they shouldn't really need me to exist. I don't know. What do you guys think, huh? Alright, what time is it here? It's 5:16. I've still got a lot of time. Have I actually played this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. Alright, we'll do a couple signals and then we'll go. Probably do quite a few signals before we left, actually. That took me way too long to find, jeez. I wonder, like, who made this poster? Like, would someone make this ominous a poster of themselves? This feels like a villain poster, so, like, I feel like this was made by the people who don't like him. This watermark at the bottom also makes me think this is actually a movie, though. Maybe it's a sanity check? See if I'm losing my mind? Maybe. I mean, the answer is yes, though. Just because I give them a number doesn't mean I'm not losing my mind. God damn it. Oh, it's just this. Okay. Could turn on Kerfus for this, but I could also just do it myself. Alright. Yeah, that was just that one. You actually get paid a tiny amount for doing those, and I'm not sure why, but I don't actually know. I don't think you actually get paid if you get Kerfus to do it. Whoops. Maybe Kerfus is getting paid. Kerfus, do you have a bunch of money I should know about? You would actually only have like 30 points probably, or like 50 points maybe at most. Dr. Ken, there were no drives in there. What are you smoking? Dr. Ken, what kind of crack are you on? Because I would like some. Alright. Need to check around for some more mannequins hiding in this place. You know what would be really funny is if you could, like, if mannequins, like, if you kill too many of them, they start hiding in the lockers. I think that would be a really funny sort of thing to have happen. Like, if you killed, say, 5 mannequins, like, you sometimes find them, like, hiding in the lockers. Like, you'll hear the rattling. And when you go inspect, there's, like, a mannequin inside of it, and it's the mannequins trying to get away from you. It's like that old sort of horror thing where, like, you can hide in the locker, or you can hide inside the whatever, the clothes hamper or something like that to get away from the monster, and it's like the mannequins trying to get away from you. Trying to get away from deranged wood chipper man. I think that would be a really fun thing to have happen. Alright, I better buy a new pizza. Poor mannequin. Look, I mean, yeah, I can't really defend any of my actions against the mannequins, honestly. But, you know, like, just because they don't deserve it in any way, shape, or form doesn't mean that I'm not going to keep doing it to them. It's fine. I mean, look at all the money I made off of these guys. Look at this valuable wood chip dust. Yeah, that's about the right vibe of what's happening here. I could pretend that it's like some sort of deranged commentary on the nature of capitalism as I'm literally murdering people for profit. That one sounds completely blank. Yeah, I'm gonna just assume that one doesn't matter. That's probably the drone heading... Oh, there's two alerts. Okay. There's a bunch of alerts going on here, actually. Interesting. A couple of them are the ones that I never actually managed to get to, because they always run away when I try to head over there, so... Alright. Okay, so we'll just eat a little bit of this stuff here. Post that up there. I've still got to wait 5 more hours, so it's still a little bit too early. I'll do 1 more of these. I think that'll be about the right amount of time before we head up there. I get the feeling like a lot of people like spend all their money buying random stuff. Like they'll buy the random decorations that you've gotten here, get all sorts of stuff from here. They'll get the like the arcade machine, which I don't know how that would work. They probably get all that kind of stuff there. I can also afford the industrial printer, but I think that's for like mods. I think that's the thing that lets you print out modded material, so it wouldn't really help me any. Or not even like modded, but like imported like material, so you can make your own 3D print of like some other kind of alien cardboard cutout or something like that. So I really feel like these are movie posters for these aliens. I don't think that these are actual real things. Well, I'm not sure that they would feel so passionately about a movie dictator that they'd be throwing knives at it, but you never know. I've seen nerds before. I've met nerds. I am a nerd. I would not throw a knife at a poster that I bought. Okay. Just about. Yeah, good enough. Plenty of time here. What have we got? This is an unknown blank screen again. I hate how many of those I get, honestly. Like, I wish there were a lot less of those. You know, just replace the unknown sort of nothing there sort of things with, like, I guess, commercial satellites, I guess? I don't know. You can do anything. Could do or be anything. It doesn't have to be this blank void with nothing in it every damn time. Oh, this is just, I'm pretty sure one I've already had before. This is the Come Here one. We'll check it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that just says Come Here. Gives us something to do for another hour or so. Although, on the other hand, I've only got like 6 minutes before I have to get going. In real life, not game. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, we're just going to check the first bit of this conversion so that we can see if it is what I think it is. Because if it is, I'm not going to bother going the rest of the way here. It's actually not enough for me to tell for sure. I'm pretty sure that's... what that's saying. I'm pretty sure that's the one I've already seen like twice. But surprisingly enough, not enough off of the first scan, so... Anything going on here? Doesn't look like it. Still should have enough time. Unless I get lost on my way there, that's going to be the real thing. I always do like these ones that have messages, but it's kind of weird to get the same one multiple times. Oh wait, this is different. Okay. No, this might not be, actually. There might have been a bunch of ellipses at the start of the Come Here thing. Either way, I feel like I'm getting ripped off here, honestly, but... the fact that it's just, like... giving me the ellipses is kind of irritating. Why would you translate the ellipses first? Translate the non-ellipses first. How do you even have signals signaling ellipses? Goddamn game. Alright, fine. Yep, nope. It is what I thought it was. Okay, great. Useless. Maybe if I save this, it'll stop giving me it. I'm pretty sure I've already got a version of that saved, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, let's get to our objective. We need our clock. Okay on food right now. Oops. Okay. Smoke in this direction. The problem is, like, keeping a straight course towards it, because, like, there's obstacles, so I have to veer to, like, avoid them. But... yeah, zoom zoom indeed. It's these swerving out of the way of trees that's, like, making it hard to keep on course, though. Oh god. Okay, no, never mind. It's the random spin-outs that are causing it to be hard to keep on course. You know what? It can be two things. It can be hard because of two things. Okay, we're here. I guess I always overestimate how long it takes to get here. They really set up close to my base. Man, these people are messy. Alright, let's, place our clock on top of there. Damn it. Okay. Try and avoid triggering the alarm for that. Let's just see here. They've got these knives still stuck in there. No new posters or anything. Okay. So we just have to wait a little bit longer because apparently, like, we only sleep for like 3 hours before we're at 100%. So we want to give ourselves as much of a chance as possible of sleeping through the 12 o'clock period where... oh shit, jeez. Wow, that's some aggressive knife throwing there. Neat. Okay. Can you imagine if you're, like, standing, like, leaning against the wall here and it's just like thunk, thunk? You're like, It'd be a good moment to have. Be nice if there was something to sort of do here, but this thing is still too hot. Fantastic. I have no idea what this thing is. Like, none whatsoever. I kind of wonder what would happen if I, like, did something to piss them off and then immediately went to sleep. That would be funny. Like, trigger their alarm system and then go to sleep or something like that. Or pick up a shrimp and then go to sleep. I kind of wonder, actually, like, if they actually specifically ate the shrimp I left in here. Those aliens are strong. Technically speaking, like, if this is just, like, balsa wood or some other light kind of wood, like, I could do that, you could do that, most people could do that. It depends on what type of wood this is. If it's, like, solid oak, that would actually be really hard. Because this isn't really that thick of a wall. So it depends on the type of wood. Some woods are really, really soft, some are really hard, and I don't know what this is. it kind of looks like a fairly light softwood, and everything around here is pine. So assuming that they're using like local wood and not like some weird space alien wood, this would be pretty light, and you could probably do that yourself. Especially because those are fairly heavy knives. Those are not like super light ones that would bounce off of a bit of like wood there. Would probably dig in a bit, but yeah, if this is like good white birch or something like that, then they'd be ridiculously strong. If this is like balsa wood, then you know, yeah. If it's pine, I'm betting you could also like throw a knife into it like that. Admittedly, they also like one-handed like Kerfus and like slammed him down like he weighed nothing. Although then again, I can also do that. So again, it's hard to say. And I don't mean me in real life. I don't know if I could pick up a Kerfus and throw it one-handed like Dr. Kell does, but Dr. Kell picks up Kerfus like pretty easily. That was me in real life. Dropped my can of energy drink there. Thankfully, it was the one I just finished, so that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Okay. I feel like we've given ourselves enough of a chance of sleeping through this, so let's just do this. And again, it's weird that you see this part of the map instead of the one that you're sleeping at. It would be nice if it showed us at the whatever camp, the alien camp here. You got spooked by the can I dropped? Yeah, it made a loud noise. That's kind of what that does sometimes. Frankly, noises like that happen all the time in this game as well, so... I haven't been shaken awake or anything like that, so... Okay, one of my servers went down. I have no idea how I'm getting alerted to that fact, but whatever, it's fine. What am I hearing? I think it's an item glitching into another item. I don't think that's... Wait, what the hell? What the hell? How badly do I want to get beaten up here? Okay. How badly do I want to get... How badly do I want to get the shit kicked out of me for doing stuff? Apparently I don't mind getting the shit kicked out of me for stealing their stuff, so... Let's roll. Oh, god damn it. They've made a barricade. They've locked me in with these things. Here's the really funny thing is, like, I think that these night vision goggles are Earth-made. So I think they literally just were like, oh, these look cool, and then bought a pair of, like, night vision goggles for some damn reason. So you can tell that these guys are like... Yeah, I very badly want to get the shit kicked out of me. Yeah, well... You know, it's not that I want to get the shit kicked out of me. It's like, you know... I understand the cost and consequence of my actions, and I'm willing to accept them. So it's not that I want to have that happen, it's that I'm willing to accept that that will happen. What's funny is that they were just like, you know, let's just put this beside him while he's sleeping, I guess. I have no idea. And I feel like the other things are like dart guns. So it definitely feels like those two are just screwing around, like... having a good time. What is that really bright green glow? Is that the water? Yeah, I think that's the water. Okay. So, apparently they don't really mind if you're asleep in their bed at the time. Like, they're just okay with that, apparently. Just do it this way. So, that's cool, I guess. I do get the feeling like they might be mad that I stole their edgy new toy that they bought because they thought it looked cool. They might also be mad that I stole their Nerf dart gun or whatever. Rifle 4. Info. None. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Well, either way, it is about time for me to call it an episode, because I do have to get going. Unfortunately, I'm actually a little bit late, but not very much. We'll check our missions for today. Oh god, that is so bad to look at. Uniform and golf, and then we got 2 zeros, 2 1s, and a 3, so that'll be all for next time. So, hope you found this one enjoyable. I can't see at all which of these are malfunctioning. I can't read this screen at all, but hope you found this one enjoyable, and hope to see you guys all next time. Alright,